We live now. What's good, Joe? Y'all know the vibe. It's the big Quan. Quan and his, you feel me? Got Tron with me. We on our way to Buff, man. With it. We on our way to Buff. We about to go check out Arik Armstead. I call him Tiny, though. Y'all gonna hear me refer to him as Tiny, so don't never forget it. We about to grab some food. Nah, I mean, bro called me like, yo, bro, we playing the Bills. Luckily, I'm in Rochester.
You should go that way.
Luckily, I'm in Rochester. We about to go to get go to grab some food real quick, and go up there and bring a barber with him. I mean, with me, cause he need a cut. But yeah, nah, this shit's super dope. Know what I mean? About to go to the game tonight. Get mad interviews at the tailgate. We stopping in Buffalo, Lockport too, man. We gotta grab some gear, some merch from IBF, Redemption, the street runner shit. That shit fire. They gave me a shirt, bro. Everybody been asking about that shit ever since. You know what I'm saying? So I'm about to go grab a hoodie, do some interviews in the hoodie. I bet. All right, you walking down, or you want us to just pull up?
Yeah, I'm gonna come get y'all.
All right, cool. Yeah. We like 4 minutes away.
All right, man. Tell me we was running a little behind?
Say it again.
I said, did you tell him we was running a little behind?
Well, yeah, I told him. I just talked to him. I told him I was 4 minutes out.
All right.
Yeah. How far are you?
Same.
Okay. Yeah. I told him.
Okay, just make sure I ain't getting them out with the schedule straight.
Okay. Yeah. Get here.
Hold on. Stay right there, buddy. That's a perfect shot. I got it.
Got it? Assalamu alaikum, bro. You see Trevor Lawrence come down here, yo. Imagine that. What's good with it?
Good. We just start recording when we get home.
Say it again. Okay.
Because we got to walk like past our meeting rooms and stuff.
All right, cool.
What's up, bro?
My bad, I should have introduced you. I was processing what you just said. He said start recording when we get to the room because they got meetings and shit.
Okay. Let me pull a chair right here. Or
You said, what's this? I'm cutting it here?
it's just like a
Or in here?
either in here or right here.
Let me see how that look in there. Yeah. Lighting wise.
Like balled out, like the tips right here.
At the bottom.
Yeah. This one ain't as bald, but I don't like I like it to be like bald right here.
So all of this right here, you want to be like zero, all that tapered out, nothing
Yeah.
right there. Right.
Into like a stubble.
Okay.
Kind of just like fade it out, but keep the curve like dark.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
And
You
then,
got to pick up a fresh cut?
Yeah. And then I'm gonna sponge it,
Got it.
and then just hit it with the scissors,
Got it.
cause it gets like uneven.
Okay.
Yeah.
Front hairline, you higher line or natural?
Just natural. I don't really touch it. I gotta keep everything I got.
Y'all get together.
Shit almost gone.
What?
Thank God. They got different stuff, camouflage and stuff nowadays.
Mm-hmm. You probably don't remember Tron. That's like my left-hand man, though.
I remember, bro.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I mean, you meet so many people. Like,
know.
imagine being him
I
meeting
feel
all
like
the
we met a
people.
couple times
Yeah.
on a game. We met we met in Rochester and we met in New York City, right? You was at the tournament.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Yeah.
Yo, Brody, I forgot we was in New York City. Yeah, because his brother was playing. That's a fact.
Yeah.
Damn, boy, your memory's sharp, boy.
Yeah.
That is pain.
I got like 40 minutes because I gotta study and shit.
Okay. What time y'all heading out?
We're not leaving till
All right, like 4?
yeah, like 3:50, but we got like pregame meal and all that.
Team dinner and all
Yeah.
What time y'all eat? Like on an 8 o'clock game?
Pre-game meals it starts like 2:30.
Oh, okay.
Pre-game meal
You
at
can
2:30.
kind of get it whenever, just before.
I think I'm
before
gonna
the bus
I'm gonna go live. That's fire. Why not, right?
Guard.
It's nice.
They be fire.
Neighbors went crazy.
Yeah, he's been on this game.
Neighbors is the receiver dude.
He played for the Giants. That's the only thing.
That's another topic.
They won.
I just went live on Facebook because that one page.
They won though.
Who, the Giants?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good win for them. They need it. They better have. Damn, I can't comment. That's bad. It is what it is. What up, boy? Bills versus Jags tonight. It's going down. Who going to the game? Somebody name on Facebook Andy Milanakis. Like what, bro?
See, it's still a little.
You still up?
Yeah, a little bit.
All right, boom. You don't got much time.
Better.
Yeah.
And I'm settled in now. I got a couple questions for you, buddy. So, I'm gonna ask you those crazy questions. So, like,
I'm already hip to those.
what was like? What are some things that keep you motivated on the daily? Like, what makes you want to keep going?
I think
Oh, you good?
I think at different times, it could be different. I feel like motivation comes and goes, so you can't be really like relying on motivation all the time. Like you got to be disciplined, and then you got to use different things as fuel at different times. So
Yeah.
my kids, my family is definitely a inspiration for me, and I hear noise too. I use that as inspiration.
Yeah.
I get on Twitter sometimes and
Look up your name.
look up people talking mess about me.
Yeah,
That gets me
yeah.
going a little bit. So
Yeah.
it just depends. But I also talk to a sports psychologist every week.
Oh, damn. I never even knew that was even a thing.
So I talk to a sports psychologist every week, and we talk about just different things, how I'm feeling, like where's my mindset at for each game, and he might have something that he saw that can help me put stuff into perspective, or he might just chop it up, like, and then visualize different stuff, making plays, having success. So it depends. I feel like I've been playing football a long time, so
How long you been in the league?
it's my 10th year.
You onked them.
Low key,
Yeah.
I came in the league early though.
Yeah.
I'm only 30,
Yeah.
but yeah, it depends. It's different. This week it's gonna be cool. Monday Night Football.
Prime time.
Prime time, whole world watching. So there's always little different things that you can use.
Yeah. Another time I want to ask you, like, take us down a time when you did lose motivation, because where we from, it's people lose motivation all the time. You know what I mean? And so one of the things I've been preaching, because I saw recently, was that consistency is going to help you stay motivated. You know what I mean? Because even when you're not motivated, if you stay consistent, like you said, the motivation come and go.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's one of those things.
It's one of those things, like everyone has a New Year's resolution,
Yeah.
and you do that joint for like 2 weeks, and then
It'd be over.
then it'd be over with. But like, people who are committed and disciplined with their diet or whatever that may be, whatever they want to change about themselves, or be better about. Consistency is what gets you there, because like you said, motivation comes and goes.
So what's like?
Again, top time, like it's hard to get that amount of money, like to save all that and accrue all that like throughout your career, because
Expenses every day.
yeah, like a lot of people, there's a lot of people who are fortunate in the league to do it, but it's not as common as people would think. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And like people, we're young, and your career could be over with, and then you gotta live 60, 70 more, 70 more years.
And learn how to manage your bread.
Yeah, that's not gonna last you 60, 70 years. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Without having to go work again. It's a great head start if you handle it right. But
so let's talk about connections. You think the connections that you make because of the situation that you're in will be able to help you? So like you got investors, boosters, and stuff like that. If you make those personal relationships just naturally, not even seeking those out, that can help you like in the long run. Like let's say I know it's a guy in Syracuse. I won't say his name, but he invests. He has like recycling containers, and he got like a whole junk business. And he usually team up with people, billionaires team up with people, and like I feel like he be helping people invest. You know what I mean? And I feel like there's other people like that that's just not public about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You think that's the thing?
Somewhat, but you really gotta like lean in and like really tap into that. You know what I'm saying? It's not just because I played, like that's gonna come easy. I feel like just with anything, like you really gotta dedicate yourself, take some time, make some sacrifices to really lean into that. And like just because you played don't mean like someone gonna connect you or you gonna like be booming and other business. You know what I'm saying? Like you really gotta take the time to and invest your time into that to see some type of some fruit from that. I feel like, but you can definitely leverage a lot of things. It's always better. It's kind of hard though, because it's like you're so in the sport, whatever sport that is. It's like it takes up a lot of your time, and you got to be so dedicated to be successful. But at the same time, it's like once you're done playing, former is not as good as current. So it's like once you're a former player, you kind of lose some of those connections. But also when you're currently playing, it's hard to like do that because you're already so busy. So it's kind of like a give and take, where you got to have like a happy medium of investing in yourself outside of your sport, but
Chick, you wanted to move up over here?
But fully dedicated.
You want your daughter to move up over here?
Yeah, you can move up.
You want to move up over here?
But fully,
I ain't even peep she was recording.
But fully dedicating yourself, you know what I'm saying? To your craft and maximizing that. So
you
it's
can
like
probably move the if you want.
It's like give or take.
Yeah. So then, like one of the things, like a challenge for a lot of people is saying no. Like I'm in a space where in business now, I'm coming to fruits of my labor, I would say, and I just feel like it's hard for me to say no. You know what I mean? And with the amount of money that an NFL player could make possibly, like how do you manage with saying no? I mean, not even with money, just space, time.
Just gotta keep the main thing. If you're not straight, ain't nobody gonna be straight. So
for sure.
If you're the meal ticket, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, it's hard to even set yourself up. So it's even harder to try to set other people up. That's why I think it's just like people don't understand really how those type of things work, you know? Like, I heard someone say like, people talk about generational wealth a lot. Like, I think that's even a bigger thing, in the black community now. People, which is great, like more people are having conversations of financial literacy and these type of things, but generational wealth, like what real rich people consider generational wealth, starts at 22 million. So how many people you think got that?
Man.
So like 22 million can last generations. And I'll tell you right now, like even NFL players, majority don't got that. So like it's hard, and you gotta build up to something, but you can't be trying to build something and then it's leaking out the other way.
Yeah,
you know
yeah.
what I'm saying? So
Yeah, and I think the most important part about that is if it's leaking out the other way and you helping somebody, that person also has to figure out a way to bring it back to the castle. Even if it's not back to you, it's to themselves, to where you don't have to help them again, or they're able to help the next person that was about to ask you in the family, or you know what I mean?
yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, no, for sure. Like, if someone, multiple streams of revenue is definitely, how you build wealth. But like I said, it just can't be leaking out. Like if money's going out, that money should be, coming back, multiplying. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
that's what's important. But it's hard to, it's hard to get to that level, for sure. But everyone is trying. I like the way things are moving, though. Even us having a conversation like this, probably wouldn't have had a conversation like this, 10 years ago.
Yeah.
So it's good. I think things are moving in the right direction, but people gotta even understand. It takes time, though. Even understand at a deeper level how to continue to elevate.
So, like you said, we just brought up the past twice in that conversation. You're 30, so 10 years ago, or let's say, what would you tell your 15-year-old self? Because there's kids that look up to you, even at skill positions. You know what I mean? What would you tell your 15-year-old self? Actually, what would you tell your 10-year-old self, your 15-year-old self, and your 18-year-old self?
Shoot, I mean, I always the life I'm living right now, I dreamed when I was, a kid, and I always told myself I wanted to be different than my peers. I wanted to provide for my future family. I was thinking about having a family when I was a young kid. Like, when I have a wife and kid, like what I want their life to look like. And so, I let that drive my decision making at a young age. So I would tell myself, keep going, just give myself some motivation, let myself know that I'm on the right path.
Yeah.
And continue to be myself, and don't let people
Negatively
influence me. And your time is coming. Just keep going.
Okay, so how? You good, brother? I'm gonna wait for you.
Hey, bro,
Okay.
you can close that door too.
How important? Because I feel like we don't touch on this subject enough. We always talk about the athlete or the kid or the student or whatever the case may be. How important is the family, like the household structure? Not everybody has a mother and dad, but how important is the guardian structure, like the support?
It's super important. I feel like even at a young age, like I always realized like how blessed I was. You know what I'm saying? Like I could always see like, like when my friends and stuff, parents were going through divorce and stuff like that. I mean, like, dang, I'm blessed to not have to experience that. And that's kind of how I always viewed it, was just realizing how blessed I am and not taking my blessings for granted. You know what I'm saying? And I think that comes just like looking introspectively, like being humble and realizing like, there's certain things that I don't have to go through.
Because of the structure.
Yeah, there's certain things that I'm blessed to not have to deal with. So, I don't want to kind of squander that. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times people have success.
You good, buddy?
People have success, but they think it's like all them or their hard work. But a lot of things you're blessed, man.
Yeah.
And so I always was able to see that. And family structure is super important. I by no means had a perfect family, but a big part of where I'm at now and who I am is because of my family. And so
So I got two questions that's on my mind right now. One of them is, so were they coming to your games since your youth? Mm-hmm. Okay, so that's what I mean. So like they're very involved. Like they were holding you accountable just as much as your coaches were. So basically, there's more than just one phase. You know, I think some people think coaching, that you're the parent too. I mean, you are when they're in your care, but when they go home, these morals and principles have to be instilled in them as well. You know what I mean? So it's not just the coach's responsibility to make sure that kid is doing right.
For sure, but you know, at some point too, as parents, like it's like it got to come from the kid though.
Yeah.
You know, I feel like a lot of parents want their kids to be successful so bad without even seeing that like that level of success got to come from the kid at some point. Like at some point you gotta help, you gotta be involved, you gotta be supportive, you gotta, you know. But at some point it's like, hey man, this gotta come from you. Like if you want it bad enough, I can't go out there and do it for you. Like,
Is it accountability?
So it's a happy medium. You know, like my dad was super supportive, put me in environments to be successful. But if I didn't wake up and go work out, he'd be like, "That's on you."
Yeah.
Like you obviously you must not want you may not want it.
Accountability.
You know what I'm saying? So it gotta at some point it gotta come from the kid too. It just can't be like motivating out of fear, like, oh
Yeah.
dang,
Yeah.
I'm gonna get a whooping.
Yeah.
If I don't do this.
Work out. Yeah.
Like that's in the long run, that's not gonna work out.
Right. I think
and too, like parents are the biggest influence on your kids. So like you need to do this, you need to do that, but you're not doing it yourself.
Yeah.
Like you don't work hard.
Leader.
Right.
In the household.
Like if you getting up, working out, you know what I'm saying?
Gonna motivate the kids.
Like if you're working hard, whatever you're doing, like your kids are gonna, you know what I'm saying, most likely fall in line too. Like,
right.
You know, that's the example that was laid. Like my parents grinded, they worked hard. Like I'm a grinder, I work hard.
Yeah.
You know?
Nah, that's a fact. So, growing up, you know, my audience is a lot of like what we call the trenches. Mm-hmm. Everybody, not saying like me, I'm saying everybody call the trenches. How did it feel buying your parents that house? Did you buy your parents a house?
I put a down payment on their house, yeah.
That's buying them the house, man. How it felt doing that?
I helped them. It was a good feeling, you know.
You don't gotta go in depth. I mean, that's personal, but you know what I mean? Like everybody want to buy their parents that house, you know what I mean? Like that answer alone right there is like, you know, that's heavy.
Mm-hmm. It was a good feeling, for sure. You know, just something you kind of dream of. But I feel like once you reach success, it's like you kind of knock off the things that like, you kind of dreamed of doing, and then you learn like
there's more to do.
Yes, it's more to do, but there's also more ways to, you know, be helpful.
Yeah.
You know, like it's simple. Like it's something simple. Like you think about buying your people a house or giving them some bread, right?
Yeah.
But did you think that if you do that, that's going to be a gift to them, and that the government tax gifts? So you have to set up a structure, a way to even give people money or buy them something. You don't think about that.
You don't think about that. You don't think about that.
So there's smarter ways to give people things too.
Yeah. You know the craziest part about it? Like in the lower brackets, like, you know, not the ups, what you call it, the what's the highest bracket? Tax bracket, the highest tax bracket. Mm-hmm. And that everything below that, we only look at stuff like, oh, a gift is free and there's no taxes on gifts. Mm-hmm. But that's actually not even true. That's what I mean by life. Like, that's one of the things that's different. You know what I mean? When that money come in the picture, like, that's crazy, bro.
There's a lot of different things. But, you know, it's just all learning throughout and getting, you know, knowledge and experience and stuff.
Yeah.
But, yeah, you know, I'm always down to help somebody.
This is helping me. and I appreciate you. He helped me. I'm gonna give y'all this because Chick, I know he wants some content as well.
No.
You want to ask some questions and stuff too, bro?
No, you go ahead.
Okay. So what I was gonna say is, I met him. I don't even know how many years ago. Over 5 years now, but.
You can hit my neck with the clippers too.
Hey, yo.
Like it kind of just blended in because the liners kind of bumped me up, if that makes sense. Like
So just take the clipper and fade out the bottom.
Fade out the bottom.
Don't put this on your neck.
yeah, not like a hard line.
Right there?
Yeah, just kind of fade it
I'll
out.
fade that bottom line out.
Yeah.
I met him 5 years ago. I met him through one of my friends I went to college with, and one of his bros played in the NFL too. They played together at Oregon. His name is Farrell Brown. I met both of them guys. I think the next year or 2 years later, I asked him could he come to the camp. I had a camp for the kids in Rochester, and he pulled up to the camp with no hesitation, like, bro, I'll be there. Like, nothing to talk about. Flew into Rochester, and you think like a guy at his caliber with in stature with money, you know what I mean? Like, just success, period. Like, money is not what I'm speaking on here. I'm thinking of success. You know, it's dangerous to be in the position that they in. And he pulled up for me. The kids loved it. I got pictures with him and my nephew. He gave me a jersey signed. You know what I mean? And like, bro, we talk. Like, this is my dog. Like, we talk on the phone like regular. So all we doing now is putting it on camera.
On my line, yeah.
Another page.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like, we talk on a regular. I come to the camp. I went to the camp down in Jacksonville. You know, we spoke about his kids, my daughter. We cool. Like, there's nothing else. You know what I mean? Like, relationships are worth more than money. You know what I mean? And like, when I first met him, I went out to.
Let me see how I look. You got a mirror?
Yeah, I got a mirror right behind you. Sorry about that.
Oh, good.
Still gotta take the mustache
off. Yeah. You could just kind of clean, like the inner
Part.
Yeah, the inner part.
No line in the top. No line in the top part of your mustache? No hard
Yeah,
line?
but not like a hard one. I don't want it like too skinny.
Okay.
But just
Natural.
yeah, you can probably take it down and then line it up after.
Pause. I got you.
Damn, I forgot why. Oh, so I was like, yo, bro, like, no, I wanna pull up to Cali. I've never been to Cali. I flew out to Cali, picked me up from the airport, stayed at his crib. I'm talking about he gone, like, at practice or whatever. And I'm just in his crib, like, kind of like just met him kind of thing. And you know what I mean? Like, I'm driving in his Benz. He took me to the Warriors game. We walk in, where Curry and them walk in. This is when they was on that run too. So like, we going through the back, you know what I mean? Metal detectors. Remember that, bro? Sat in the suite, you know what I'm saying? And like literally showed me a good time, genuine good dude. And like, I'm thankful to have people like him in my life, you know what I mean? And I say all this to say relationships are worth more than money. You know, even if, like today's game, some people probably think, and I'm sure the mentality is, oh, he got Quan tickets to the game. If I asked, I'm sure he would have. But guess what? That come out his check. So be courteous when you ask us stuff like that. You know what I mean? I purchased my own tickets. You know what I mean? So just it's not always about the money, it's about the friendship. You know what I mean? And the relationship. So just make sure y'all keeping good relationships with people. Good brother Chick, man. It's on you, bro.
Thank you.